The night the chief's daughter began to run, her heart was beating louder than the village drums. She did not look back. The moon was bright and full. It shone on her red wrapper as it moved fast through the tall grass. Her gold beads shook on her neck. Her feet were bare. Her breath was heavy. "Wait for me," she whispered. Ahead of her stood the most handsome man she had ever seen. He wore fine clothes. He smiled in a way that made her knees feel weak. "Come," he said softly. "We will live like kings and queens." She believed him. But far behind her, inside the chief's palace, the old oracle was shaking his head slowly. His charm hides danger, he had warned her. Now she was already gone. Her name was Adesewa. She was the only daughter of Chief Obafemi, the ruler of Umuma village. She was known for her beauty. Her skin shone like fresh palm oil under sunlight. Her smile could make even angry men laugh. Many men wanted to marry her. Strong hunters, rich farmers, brave warriors. But she did not want any of them. She wanted him. The stranger came to Umoma during the New Yam festival. Drums were playing. Women were dancing. The air smelled of roasted corn and fresh pepper soup. Then he walked in. Tall, broad shoulders, smooth dark skin, fine white border with blue embroidery, coral beads on his neck. He looked like a prince from another kingdom. Everyone turned to look. Even Adesewa. Their eyes met. He smiled. Her heart jumped. His name was Fularen. He said he was a trader from a faraway town. He spoke sweet words. He laughed gently. He gave gifts to children. He bowed respectfully to elders. Chief Obafemi watched him closely. "Where is your family?" the chief asked. "In the east," Fularen replied calmly. "We are known for gold and fine cloth." The villagers were impressed. But the oracle was silent. The oracle, Baba Ifed, was old and thin. His white hair fell to his shoulders. His eyes looked far away, as if they could see tomorrow. 3 days after the festival, Adesewa visited the shrine. "I want to marry him," she said boldly. Baba Ifed threw his cowries. He closed his eyes. The wind became still. He saw something dark. He opened his eyes slowly. "My daughter," he said gently, "his charm hides danger." Adesewa frowned. "What danger?" "He is kind. He is rich. He loves me." The old oracle shook his head. "I see running. I see tears. I see shame." She stood up angrily. "You are wrong," she said. Love had closed her ears. That night, Fularen came to her window. "We cannot wait," he whispered. "Your father will never allow it. Come with me. I will build you a palace. I will give you gold. You will never suffer." Her heart was beating fast again. She thought of silk clothes, of servants, of cities she had never seen. She forgot the oracle's warning. She packed her jewels. She took her mother's gold bangles. She stepped out into the night. Now she was running. They reached the forest path. Fularen held her hand tightly. "Soon, we will cross to my town," he said. But as they walked deeper into the forest, she began to notice things. His voice changed. It was no longer soft. His smile became sharp. At dawn, they reached a small hidden camp. 3 rough-looking men stood up when they saw him. "You came back," one shouted. They laughed loudly. Adesewa felt cold. "Who are they?" she asked. "My brothers," Fularen said quickly. But the men were whispering. "She brought jewels." "Good. The chiefs will cry again." Her heart began to shake. "Chiefs," she whispered. One of the men laughed loudly. "Every village is looking for him," he said carelessly. Your prince is the best thief in the land. The word stopped. She looked at Folarin. He did not deny it. Instead, he smiled slowly. You wanted luxury, he said calmly. This is how I get it. Tears filled her eyes. You lied to me. He shrugged. You believed me. She stepped back. Fear filled her chest. I want to go home, she whispered. He grabbed her arm. You are already part of this. Just then, a loud horn sound echoed in the forest. The men froze. Another horn followed. Voices shouted in the distance. Folarin cursed. It is the hunters, one of the men shouted. Adesewa remembered something. Before she ran away, her childhood friend, Tand, had seen her packing. He must have told her father. The hunters of Umoma were brave and fast. Arrows flew through the air. The thieves began to run. In the confusion, Adesewa pulled her arm free. She ran. Branches scratched her skin. Her beads broke and fell. Her wrapper tore. Behind her, she heard men shouting. But she did not stop. She saw the hunters coming toward her. Princess, one of them shouted. She fell into their arms, crying. They surrounded her and moved quickly back to the village. Folarin and his men escaped that day, but their faces were now known. When Adesewa returned, the whole village was silent. Chief Obafemi stood tall, but his eyes were full of pain. She fell at his feet. Father, forgive me, she cried. He did not speak for a long time. Then he lifted her gently. You are my daughter, he said quietly. But wisdom is better than beauty. She went to Baba Ifed. I was blind, she said softly. The oracle nodded. Love must listen, he replied. Days passed. Adesewa no longer dreamed of gold from strangers. She began to help the women in the farms. She sat with elders. She learned patience. Months later, news spread across villages. Folarin the thief had been caught in another town. This time, he would not escape. Adesewa heard the news quietly. Her heart did not jump. She only felt thankful she was alive. And from that day, whenever young girls spoke of handsome strangers and sweet promises, she would say gently, charm can shine like gold, but not all gold is pure. And the village of Umoma never forgot the night the chief's daughter ran into danger because she did not listen. Love is sweet. But wisdom keeps you safe.